Yo, good morning, guys. What's going on? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about, uh, you know, Devas a creation. They finally dropped their major update, and it looks like it came with a lot of quality of life bonuses. So I actually feel pretty good about this so far. But let's not give our hopes up. People want content. I can't say that just a couple quality of life changes are going to do everything but in the world, but like, let's see what they've done. Let's see how it's gotten. All right, here we go. The new vanity system, obviously, we took a look at that with the brand new armors. Well, it's more of like a skin system, so I mean, it's not transmog, so I'm not very happy about it. Honestly, I think that it's just another way to make money. Obviously, we talked about this when we talked about the sneaks of the game, so that's just not really something people care about too much. They look cool, don't get me wrong, they look amazing. No one's that interested though. Like, it takes a certain demographic to really be interested in that. Global market trading. Oh, by the way, the vanity skins take up slots that we don't have. We need storage. And let's see. So, global market trading. All items, including unique resources, are now tradable on the global market. This is kind of like a super necessary one. I think that, finally, that should have just this should have been a little sooner. People would be so interested, and now it's going to be easier to get certain items. So that's very, very good, and including crafting. So this is very good. This is a great step in the right direction, and this is going to make it a lot easier to get your hands on that brand new armor. Light armor int bonuses. So this is just a small modification to what light armor actually was to begin with, and if you ran light armor, you didn't get like any type of intelligence. Now it's like they kind of want you to like have more options, so that's kind of a nice thing, I guess. The global market price cap increases. Maximum price for items in the global market now increased from 10 million to 25 million. So more of like a larger, I would say a larger cap for what like mounts and stuff should be max price for and stuff like that. I think that this is generally a better change due to the fact that we have gotten items that are technically worth more, even though people like haven't been able to get them. They are worth more. Increased warehouse slots, maximum warehouse slots from the warehouse expansion from 50 to 100. I want to get in game, so stay tuned. I want to get in game and find out if this is going to cost money or if this is going to cost essence, and how much essence is this going to cost us, because this is a much needed change. New pet EXP flask. Now you could actually buy pet EXP flasks that actually level up your pets and stuff like that. Instant mount pet swapping. Players can now seamlessly switch between their mount and their pet with no delay. That is very good. There's no reason why those should have been on the same universal cooldown, but that's a very good change right there. Leaves it a lot easier to do the switching, especially if you're just trying to do damage and then also fly away. Dish cooldown reduction, slightly reduced cooldown times for all dishes. That's good. I mean, make dishes more useful. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Inventory and warehouse slot upgrades. Added a 10 additional inventory and warehouse slots available for purchasing with Essence. So I think this kind of solves my point with the other thing. But we're still going to double check. Character race changing. Let's see. Added an option that you could actually change your race in game. So this is so you could mid-max and stuff like that, or maybe you just don't like the downsides of your race. This would be what you'd be able to change. And it does cost Robux, sadly, so I mean, maybe, there's going to be a free-to-play version of it to drop. We'll see what happens. Data deletion. Players can now delete their characters for free. This is cool. This is what people have been asking for, especially new players at the start of the game that have not been able to reset their character after they made a mistake. And trust me, you can make a mistake creating your character. You can absolutely make a mistake creating your character. Reforge success rate boosted from 70% to 80%. It's a nice, it's nice, but I think that, you should just get rid of the RNG. I think it's about time we get rid of the RNG for that, because there's too many RNG elements to break your item more than there is to get better bonuses. Like, the game is fighting against you at that point. and people really don't appreciate it. But I guess this is a small, nice change, I guess. Vanity skin perks. So this is, I'm guessing, they're pay to win stuff that you could do with the new vanity skins, which is you could get the luck bonus and drop bonus modifier with a 100% success rate. That is just like, obviously, they're going to sell the skin. They're going to sell everything that has to do with the skins, and they're going to be like, hey, you could get more drop rate, more luck right here. That's crazy. That is actually crazy work. Broken as heck, but crazy work. Kind of like if you ever played like any of those games where it's like, yeah, the anime character, they came out with a seasonal skin and they get a couple bonuses. This is exactly what that is. They increased the essence cap from 100 million to 150 million. That's nice. They increased the soft cap from 75 to 80 now, so that's good. That's a good measure. I still think we should just already be at 100. I don't see the difference between content and player level. It's not a very big difference. Actually, it kind of kneecaps us from making really cool hybrid builds or really cool builds since we don't have access to every single thing in the game. But more to that in a second. Quality of life improvements right here. Market UI enhancements, tools, stats, perks, finally visible. This took way too long to implement. We've been waiting to be able to see if what perks and what crafted perks we have on the certain item, the ones that we're trying to buy. So that's pretty huge. Low tier jewel availability. Low tier jewels can now be purchased directly from the market. That's nice. That's honestly a nice change right there. A little, yeah, it could be a little better, but it's a nice change. Lowered level requirements. Wow. For the rare, epic, and legendary equipments have been reduced by 5. So this means the level 30 equipment is finally level 25 when it used to be level... rare equipment used to be level 25. Now it's level... no, now it used to be level 30 recently. The original change was it went from 20 to 30 before the launch of the game. Then now it's back to 25. So it's a nice change. They're genuinely trying to make it easier for the early game. That's very good. That's a good start. The dungeon bridge glitch. I've seen people die to this. This was funny. But yeah, there's a glitch where you could fall right through and just die. Jewelry bracing naming. Corrected the misspelling issue in the jewelry bracers. Gameplay adjustments. Seals are now unsellable. Seals can no longer be sold, preventing essence stacking exploits. So this was a little gimmick that people figured out to get a bunch of essence, and they finally dealt with it. It took them about time. Honestly, I think this was like a bit of a bigger one that is kind of like the reason why the market's kind of a little weird for essence right now. Cooking, crafting success. Honestly, cooking is so mediocre. The stat buffs are okay at best, and it takes just way too long to do. And the fishing game sucks. No one likes doing the fishing game at all. It's the worst game it's the worst mini game in all of freaking Devas creation, hands down. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's see. Expanded Gatestone drops all 3 rare mobs and the Watcher mob as well. So this is good. Also, Gatestones remain purchasable in the faction store. So now you do get a little more worth. I don't know if the rates are going to be better or if they're going to be worse for this, so we're going to have to check that out too. And really just see what happens. Let's see. Map Pinpointer Game Pass is now free for all players. Compensation. Players who purchased the the Game Pass will receive 5 additional characters, 5 additional inventory slots per character as compensation. This is a pretty big update. That's pretty big for the free-to-play players. Coming soon. So now they talk about the new stuff, which is the new Scythe weapon, the Radiant armor skins, and the island expansion. Mobile support. Mobile support got announced, guys. Finally, mobile support has been announced. That is major. All right. Well, freaking, we'll see what happens in the future, definitely. I think this is a major change. that has like tons and tons of bonuses, especially for free-to-play players and for people that want to like mess with their accounts and stuff like that. This is the perfect time to do it. I would like to go into like looking in the in-game stuff, but honestly, I think it's time that we stop the video here and we keep the retention so people can actually watch the video and really keep up with everything. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Devas creation might be on its comeback. This might be the update. Next update for sure is going to be the update, but this update is a good start. And let's see if they make any more quality of life changes while we're on the road to the next update. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy and peace.